Hey everyone, it's Marco again. I tried something new last night, and I don't mean cocaine. So I tried the next best thing. Full tier 2 in Naxx. Oh my lord, was this good. And I didn't understand why until I played with it. Now I have some other pieces I could weave in. I have a lot of great pieces I could weave in. And I was shocked to find that this still might be the best set in the game, even in Naxxramas. And the top druids are playing with it, and now I'm one of them. I'm again number 9 world, number 1 Alliance Night Slayer for both All Stars and complete raid, despite having a 5-hour raid. Think about that for a second. So, yeah, I'm thinking this is pretty good. That was a test run last night just to see. And I wanted to know, like, what is the difference maker? And I think I've figured it out. So, what the tier 2 set does, if you didn't know, is it extends your rejuve another 3 seconds for 1 additional tick. The key to Druid, and what makes it so much better than, say, a Paladin, and, a priest who doesn't know what they're doing, is you can rejuve a couple of people in the raid and then start hard casting healing touches, regrowths, etc. And basically double dip as a healer where you're both healing over time and healing at like with a hard cast at the same time. And I don't think people realize how, at least I didn't realize how strong that extra tick of rejuve was, because what it meant was, like, let's say I put like a rejuve on someone, right, and then I start hard casting for an additional 2 globals. I'm still technically healing with the hot and the hard cast, and I think that's the little secret. That's the difference maker, that makes tier 2 so much stronger. So it's not just a 20% increase in your rejuve heal over time. It's also more uptime where you have rejuves out and you're hard casting, and less time is spent on globals reapplying the rejuves. That's, I think, the secret to it. I'm not saying for sure this is the best way to play a Resto Druid right now. I have no idea. There's people up in the top of the world who are regrowth spamming. There's people who are swiftmend spamming. There's all different ways to play it. But I will tell you, from what I saw last night in Naxx, this is one of the strongest builds in the game. And unfortunately, my talented is broken because of all the add-on changes. But the gist of it is swiftmend. Getting subtlety is huge because I find myself pulling threat constantly. Oops, sorry. And then for the balance side, I copied Shapes. Shout out to Shapes on the Horde side. He's the number 1 Horde. And I said, okay, I don't think Thorns matters that much anymore. I agree with you, Shapes. And I moved over to Nature's Reach. So I think this helps with fairy firing earlier in the fight because you can do it further away, which means you're hotting faster, right? So those are my thoughts on Resto Druid. I'm really excited. I'm number 1 Alliance again, and for Night Slayer, specifically Night Slayer, right? We have to make up ranks because we're not number 1 in the world, right? But I'm also up there for Complete World, and really, really pumped about exploring more options in Naxx. I think there's still a way to play with the tier 3 that's going to be really powerful. I think it's going to involve healing touches. I don't know for sure. But I'm just excited. It's just Druid is an unknown class that people are figuring out right now because of anniversary changes to HOTS. And we're never going to be as good as an equally geared and skilled priest. It's never going to happen because, like the Druid, they have a way to they have an additional way to heal over time, right? So it's like the shield plus a renew plus their hard casting. It's one more tool than we have, even with a brooch or whatever. So we're now don't get your hopes up that you're gonna beat all the priests. But you can beat a priest who's not at your skill level or gear level. So I think that's something to just help you reframe your mind about how to play a druid and options for playing a druid. I still think regrowth is an incredible spec, and some of the best druids in the world are playing regrowth, and they're better than me. I just think that this is the way to play swiftmend, is to get the full tier 2 on. I think it makes a lot of sense. All right, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know how Naxx is going for you. Yeah, let's go. Number 9 in the world again. Hell yeah. All right, see you guys.